Mann has made history. About 4 days ago, he released a video called Kid Makes Teacher Quit Job. What happens is shocking. And the reason why he made history is because he made cringiest, most unrealistic, most stupid video on his channel. It's really that stupid that it made history. It's when I watched it, I couldn't believe my eyes and my ears of what I was seeing and hearing because of how unrealistic this video is and how stupid this video is and how cringy it is. First of all, the acting is bad. In any Doorman video, the acting will always be bad and will always be cringy, but like in this video, it's just. Ugh. Let's begin with this video. It's not going to be a fun ride for me because I already watched it, but I'm going to be watching it again for you guys. Let's begin.
Is it all right if I play? I mean, this used to be my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, of course. Why don't you join that team then?
Great, thank you.
I might be over-exaggerating things here, but isn't it a little bit unfair for the other team if you're letting a grown man, teacher, whatever, play against the other team? Not only do these people have to deal with the other kids on the other team, but now they have to deal with a grown man who's most likely 99% stronger than all these kids. He's definitely stronger than all these kids because he's a grown man, he's an adult, and these are just kids. But, like, isn't that a little bit unfair? In my opinion, I think it is unfair that you're letting a grown man play against a bunch of kids in dodgeball.
What in the world? Hey, aren't you a little old to be here?
Oh, yeah? Well, I may be old, but I still got the juice. What's wrong, Elliot? You're not scared of your science teacher beating you, are you?
No. More so hurting you.
Oh, yeah? Let me see what you got, kiddo.
Oh! I just don't understand how he can just come in the middle of the game. Ow!
Better luck next time.
That wasn't fair. I'm talking to you. I wasn't looking at
You should have been paying attention then.
You're up!
You shouldn't have let a grown man in a kid's dodgeball game. That's unfair. That's unfair. And that's unrealistic. We're just getting started here. We're just scratching the surface. You're in for a worse treat. So I skipped over the rest of that scene pretty much. Elliot throws a dodgeball at Mr. Jasper's back, and it like crippled him almost. He fell to the ground. Elliot didn't even throw the dodgeball that hard at Mr. Jasper, and Mr. Jasper just collapsed on the ground pretty much. He didn't like get knocked out, of course, but that's a bit unrealistic to get knocked down by a dodgeball thrown by a kid, and you're a grown man too. So how does that happen? But now we're on this scene, so it's on pause.
Hey, Mr. Jasper. How's the back?
It's better. Thanks for your test.
See? Dude, this is ridiculous.
I actually graded on the curve. I wanted to make sure you didn't get an F.
My mom's gonna kill me. I can't have a C.
You know, it might help if you come study with me at lunchtime or sit in front of the class.
You think I'm a nerd or something? I'm not sitting at the front of the class.
Elliot, what I'm saying is if you apply yourself, I will give you some extra credit.
I don't even understand why you still teach.
I'm convinced Darman has never been around actual humans before. Because, first of all, what kid is going to say that to a teacher? I'm not a nerd. I'm not gonna come help study with you at lunch. I'm not gonna study with you at lunch. I'm not a nerd. Who says that? And second of all, what teacher is going to put up with a student bullying them? Elliot just said, I don't know why you still teach, insinuating you're old, Mr. Jasper, give up on life. So what teacher would put up with that? They're either going to report them and send them down to the office and report them or something, give them detention, or tell his parents about what he said. This teacher's just not going to take the bullying. This is unrealistic. I'm baffled. I can't grasp around this video, the life lesson of this video. It's so unrealistic. I'm at a loss for words.
Hello?
Good morning, class. I have some bad news regarding your teacher, Mr. Jasper.
Oh, he didn't quit, did he? Oh, I'd be so sad.
Well, I don't know what the future holds, but let's just say things aren't looking good right now, so he'll be taking some time off.
I guess we don't have a teacher. Maybe if we watch movies every class, we'll be fine, but it's really sad.
Nice try, Elliot. You will have a new temporary substitute.
Attention, hut! That means stand at attention, soldiers. We'll work on that.
Students, this is Mr. Smiley.
Mr. Smiley is the new substitute, of course. And this is the most unrealistic aspect of this video. Pretty much, this guy's like a former drill sergeant or like a former military guy or whatever. He was in the military or whatever. But he like treats these kids terribly. He screams at them. He like grabs Elliot in a threatening manner later in the video. And the principal just does nothing about it. This guy does nothing about it. None of the kids report him for being a nutcase. You'll see what I mean, nutcase, later. But like, nobody reports him for being a nutcase. You'll see. You'll see why I call him a nutcase.
He'll be your new teacher.
Eddie's never smiled a day in his life.
I heard that. I got my eyes on you, son.
Okay.
Don't worry, General, I'll whip these kids into shape. I studied science back in ROTC. They're in good hands.
If I was that principal and Mr. Smiley said, I'll whip these kids into shape, I would do everything in my power to have him fired and to never teach kids again. I would do everything in my power for that to happen.
Listen closely and listen carefully, because I'm not going to repeat myself. There'll be no backtalking, no gum chewing, no note passing, and no nose picking. I'm not only a teacher, but I'm your drill sergeant. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. Oh, I hate snakes. But the only thing that scares me. Remember back in the reserve, I used to have my men cut their heads off and we would find them.
Yeah, I'm gonna report him because he's obviously not well in the mind. When he was in the military, it did something to him that made him snap, and he hasn't been the same since. But I would be worried. I mean, like, you can see all these kids have fear in their eyes, and even Elliot, the school prankster, has fear in their eyes. Look at, she's like disgusted by it. He's confused. I would be more scared than confused. But like, the principal, like, has to be nearby, right? He didn't just like run off and he's on the other side of the school. He's like, he could, I would be able to hear him. Has to hear what Mr. Smiley is saying. I would be worried about this guy's mental health if I heard him scream and then he like karate chopped a rubber snake and threw it across the room. He's not well in the mind, first of all. And second of all, like, he's crazy. He's a nutcase. Like I said earlier, this guy's a classified nutcase.
Let's get started.
Elliot, what about the prank? Shoot, Mr. Smiley, no!
Did you have something to do with this?
No!
Then why'd you try to stop me? I hate lies. I should interrogate spies for breakfast. Last chance. Did you have something to do with this?
Yes, but it wasn't for you!
Now! 100 push-ups. Then we're switching the planks. Let this be a lesson for anyone who thinks they can get over on me.
Yeah, this guy needs to either never be within like 100 feet of kids again or locked up in jail. Because, like, what substitute teacher, first of all, charges at a kid? Sure, it was a prank, it was a very mean prank, but you still don't charge at the kid, make him scream at the top of his lungs and fear for his life. Second of all, you don't make a kid do 100 push-ups and then planks. Like I said, the war, when he was in the military, it did something to his mind, and he hasn't been the same since. So I don't know how he got this job as being a substitute teacher. This hasn't been his first rodeo either. I personally believe that he's been to other schools, or maybe even the same school, different classroom, and been a substitute. This isn't his first time substituting. But how did he get the job? First of all, be a substitute. How? And second of all, if he has been to different schools or different classrooms, and substituted there, how have how have the kids like not reported him for being a nutcase, or how have like teachers and especially the principal not reported? The principal was like okay with this. He's okay with this, and you'll see later. The principal is even more okay with this. You'll see later what I mean by that.
I know she's gonna take it away if I get this F. So, can you, like, curve the grade?
Absolutely not.
Can you study with me at lunch?
Why would I waste my lunch with you? It's bad enough the hour we spend together already.
Okay, just like neglecting a child, pretty much. The kid literally asked to his face, hey, can I study with you at lunch so I can get better grades? No, the hour was bad enough with you already. Why would I want to waste my lunch? That's literally, I mean, I don't know if maybe if it's child neglect or not, but I'm gonna call it child neglect. Honestly. Like, this video, I mean, not all Doman videos do this to me, but like, the bad ones, like this one, the really bad ones, this video is like a carcinogen. I can feel the tumor, literally, currently right now, growing in my head. And as you can see also, I dislike this video. I don't do that to too many Doman videos, unless if they're that bad. And this is one of them that bad videos. This is a bad video for Doman. Doman has crossed the line for unrealisticness and cringe, honestly. Let's skip ahead here.
Snake, snake, snake is trying to attack me. Somebody help me, snake, snake. Why, you little?
Calm down, it was a joke.
Just wait until the class ends, boy. Back in the service, we have a way of dealing with troublemakers like you. I'll make detention look like a walk in the...
It was a prank!
Just the principal walking in, on the kid screaming at the top of his lungs out of fear, and the substitute screaming in his face, I'll make detention look like a walk in the park, pretty much saying he's like gonna beat the crap out of him. And second of all, this is completely off topic, I can tell that, like, most of the kids in this classroom, it's like their first day of, like, being on set with Barman. Except for, Jaden, or whatever his name is. Like, Elliot and all the other kids in the classroom, except for one, I'll show you. Him, in the back, with him. He has been in tons of Barman videos before, but everyone else in this video, is, like, the kids, the principal I've seen in a couple other videos, but like Mr. Smiley, Mr. Jasper, and all the other kids, except for him in the back. It's like the first time I've seen them. And their acting is terrible, like they're smiling during the scenes. I'll show you again. Him, in the back. He's literally smiling. He was smiling when he's supposed to be afraid. I mean, Darman. Like, get better kid actors so they don't smile during the scenes when they're supposed to be terrified. Like, these kids are supposed to be terrified right now because of Mr. Smiley, like, throwing a desk across the room and a chair. And, like, they're smiling.
Calm down, it was a joke.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I get that. It's not that big of a deal. But, like, darn it, please. Get better actors who don't smile during the scenes when they're supposed to be terrified and fearing for their life. I mean, get better actors, darn man. back to the main part.
I'll make this detention look like a walk in the...
It was a prank!
Hi, kids. I have good news. A certain someone wanted to come by and say hello. He recovered sooner than expected, so please welcome back Mr. Jasper.
Hey, kiddos.
Sorry, I meant to tell you sooner. Can you please come with me?
Just kid Elliot. He has to pay.
Oh, maybe you can tell me what happened in the hallway, and I can talk to his mother about it.
This is what I was talking about, like Mr. Smiley grabbing Elliot in a threatening manner, saying he has to pay. None of the other kids are going to report that. The principal isn't going to question that. Really? 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 I don't know. I don't know. This video is that bad where I'm at a loss for words. I'm sorry, guys. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say right now. I honestly don't know what to say. Like, principal's not going to question anything. Everyone's acting is just terrible. It's cringy, unrealistic. And he said, "Can you please come with me? Mr. Smiley, come with me." It's not like Mr. Smiley, we're gonna have to fire you and make sure you're not able to teach anymore because of the way you treat students. It's just like, can you please come with me? We have another class for you to substitute, or we're gonna we're gonna transfer you to another school so you can substitute there. It's stupid. It's stupid. I know they didn't say that, but it's pretty much obvious. Mr. Smiley, can you please come with me? You're gonna not substitute this class anymore, but we do have another class across the hallway. We need you to substitute. You seem like a very good substitute, honestly. Very good substitute. You seem to be treating the kids well. You're not neglecting them to help them study with you at lunch. You seem very good with kids. It's mind-boggling, this video. That's why I gave it a dislike, because it's that bad and unrealistic, but I need to end it here, guys. Honestly, is there anything else, like, of value that you need to see? No. The ending's stupid, like the mother pulls Elliot by the ear. And one more thing before I end the video. If they're replacing Mikey, because Mikey is usually the prankster and the devious one, and like the one who messes with teachers and the school, the prankster. If they're replacing Mikey with this kid, I might quit making Doorman videos on my YouTube channel, because Mikey was like the best part of the video. If they're gonna replace my man Mikey with this kid for like the prank videos, and like the kid like sabotages test in school, instantly regrets it, if they're replacing Mikey with this kid, it's the end of the world, honestly. It's honestly the end of the world, in my opinion. But I'm going to end it here, guys. If you enjoyed this video, comment, like, and subscribe. Love you guys. Comment your thoughts down below. See you in the next one. Peace.